Hello, everybody. Welcome to another day that we are here, that God has allowed us to be here, and we are grateful to be here on this day. Listen, I'm not here to be up here long. I just wanted to come in and show y'all a few things right quick and be able to talk to you about some of the things that we are trying to do here at Living Waters so that we can get ready to open up to be able to be a help to the community at the next level that God is calling us to. So before we get started, do me a favor. Just go in at the bottom of the screen, hit that like button, that love, or whatever, whichever one you want to hit. But most of all, hit that share and comment. Let me know who's up here on today so I know who it is that I'm talking to. I am grateful to be here. I'm not trying to hold you up here all for long. I'm just trying to go into the place that God has called me to be. And I'm doing it with the help of not just Living Waters, but those from all over. So by all means, come on in. Let me know who is up here so that we can get ready to do it. If I don't see you right now, I will go back and comment later. I just want to make sure. Hello. How you doing, Valerie? Hello, Amanda. To God be the glory. Uh, to God be the glory. Hello, Renee. Hello, hello, hello. So we are here at Living Water Welcoming Center. We are officially at this new place that we are calling home. But I wanted to come in and show y'all a few things that we are having done so that we can make sure that we are prepared when we get ready to come in. Amen. To God be the glory. Enjoy yourself. Um, we are over there right now. And one of the things that I'm trying to do right now is show you some of the things that we have going on here. Give me one moment. Yes. See, can we do it? There we go. I didn't know if I could change it. All right. So me having some people come in, I'm having this stuff right here taken up. As you can see, the floor, I'm going to have the floor redone. There's some things that has to come up off of the floor. See? So we're going to have this pulled up because all of this is hazards for people. Somebody basically put that stuff down to cover holes, and then they just paint it over it. So we got to have all this stuff taken up. The wall for some part was done already, but we're coming in to finish the work that was done on the wall. As you see, they did some good work. Some of the stuff is being done now so that we can finish, but they're doing pretty good work so far. We just got to come in and finish what it is that has to be done, because I don't want you to think that the money that you're giving is not being used, because it is. The door frame has been put in. The door has been put in. This right here has been done, but we're coming in. We got to go in and finish doing this as well. So as you are donating, we're having this stuff done. We got to finish doing the work down here to get some of these things done. I'm having this replaced so that we can, so that it'll be help as far as in securing and making sure that everything goes the way it needs to. But all this other stuff has been replaced. So the screen door now has the piece on it so that it can actually stay open while we worship and all those things. We're once again, it's the same thing here on this floor. That's why this entire floor has to be redone. So we're working on that now. Um, they came in to fix this, so now we're able to actually control this and make it work like it's supposed to. So that's good. We thank God for that. Um, this right here was basically just put down for right now, but we got to come back in and seal this stuff and make sure it works. They go in there. I got to go in and cover all of these pieces because we have children coming and stuff of that nature, and we got to make sure. So the floor has to be redone in this entire room, which will be where we have most of the sanctuary at. To God be the glory. Thank all of you for all of your prayers. I just want you to see what it is that we're getting done. So the floor in here, this entire area, is going to have to be redone. And I don't have to pull the floor up. What they're going to do is they're going to come in, stabilize this floor, and then we're going to basically run it and fix it so that we can then have it put down and then carpet put over it so that none of this stuff is in the way for any of the kids. So we want to make sure that, because just going over the stuff that we have had issues with concerning with inspection, so that when the inspector comes again and come look at the place and all, we don't have to worry about any of those issues. If you know anybody who has an industrial size air conditioner, this is where we're going to put that. Right now, it's just boarded up so that we won't have that in the way. So these are the things that we're doing here at Living Waters to make sure that we have everything that we need. This is just this area that's not dealing with just the bathroom and some of the other areas that we're going to be running. The electric should be on this week coming, so that'll help with us coming in to be able to do some of the other work. So give me one moment so that y'all are not looking at the wall. There we go. So I want to come up here and let you know where we are, the progress that has been made, and the progress that still has to be made. That has nothing to do with painting. That has nothing to do with outside, what we want to do with the outside area coming in, signage and stuff of that nature. But we are grateful because we at least have a plan and we're putting things in place. And I wanted you to know, for those who are donating, for those who have assisted us, for those who are helping, we want to thank you right now from the bottom of our heart, because truly all of you who have been giving, for those who did not know how to give, I put the flyer up so that you can see exactly what to do, helping us to help others. I officially met the neighbor today. It's someone I know, so it's good to know that we have someone upstairs. Hopefully we can help him. He'll be a part of the ministry as well. But we're grateful because God has officially given us our place. And this is a moment of excitement for us, at least, for those who are part of Living Waters. We are excited because this is what we've been praying for. This is what we've been seeking God for, because we've been at a place where we've been saying, God, we want a place that we can call worship, a place that we were renting a place where people use for parties and other stuff, but now we can sanctify this place, this location, and call it the house of God, that no one will be able to come in and change that or shift that or move that. We will be in a place where we can come in here and glorify God. And guess what? We'll be able to do it together. So we are grateful and excited to God for what God is doing and how God is moving. We have a few other things that has to be done in here, as far as in getting some things done with wiring and moving things around. But for most part, we are on our way. So I wanted to come up here and say thank you to all of you who are helping at this far. Those of Living Waters, those who are members in this body, those who are connected, and you are a part of the Living Waters family. I want to thank you for all that you're doing to bring this to pass. And I'm asking you, continue to push with me, that we can make this happen. And my prayer is that we spend August coming in here, making sure that we meet all the criteria, all of the stuff that we need to, so that when we walk in this door on September, the first Sunday in September, that when we walk in here, we can walk in here and we can glorify God together. And we're doing that. We're going to open up, be prepared for the public to come in and be a part, and everyone can see what it is that we've done to make turn this place into a house of God. Right now, we're making sure that we meet all of the requirements so that when we get ready to paint, we don't have to go back and fix, go back to change, go back to do. So we're making sure that all of this stuff is done. I showed you some of it, some of the other stuff I have not shown because it's not safe for me to even go in that area at the moment. So, but my thing is that you get an idea of at least the sanctuary area and what it is that we're desiring to do. I wanted you to see it because a lot of people tell you, we need your help. We want you to do. We're trying to get you to do, but they don't tell you what you're doing. And what I want you to see it for yourself. I want you to see that there is things being done. There is work being done here, that we are in the process of building and turning this into the place that we can call home. But it's not just because of us. It's because of you who have been faithful in your prayers, your giving, your connection with us. And I promise you, I do not count that. I do not underestimate or under, or not thank you for all that you are doing. I just want to come up here, show you what we're doing here at Living Waters so that you can see it. I spoke with my bishop. He's excited, Bishop Williams. I spoke with my other father, pastor, the bishop of the 9 dioceses. I spoke with Bishop Riley. He's going to join in and assist us with. He's going to be one of the people who partner with us. So I'm grateful. So my thing is this: is that whatever it is that you can do, I'm asking for you to give your best. That's it. So whatever you can so that we can get together. I have people, a part of the body from all over the world. We have people who are connected to this ministry who is not just in New York, who is helping us to make this happen. But I wanted to get up here so you can see, like, okay, yeah, I hear you talking, but what are y'all doing with it? So you to see for yourself that what we are doing and that everything is going to the right place and is being used for the right reason. This is not about getting Pastor a car or trying to make Pastor. Anyone who knows me will tell you that's not my character. But we're working on getting everything together. And so far, to God be the glory, it's coming together. So the next time I go live, you'll get a chance to see it a little better because we'll have power in here starting this week coming. So we'll have power. We'll be bringing some stuff in to start trying to get some stuff going. So you will hear about it. I'll be taking some pictures and stuff when we get ready to do this paint party so you can see who's here. And as we get ready to get started, I was talking with Shemeka today, and she gave me some great ideas when it comes down to some things that we can do to benefit not just the building, but the community. So we're definitely working towards making everything grow so that we can get out here in this community and bring God to the people. So many ministries are trying to bring people to the church. We're trying to bring the church to the people. So we're not here to try to get you to come into the door. We're going to open the door to go out the way you are so that you can come in here and join us with what we're doing here. That's what we want. We want to be able to take God that's in this building. This building is going to be used to teach, develop, and structure disciples. And then we're going to spend a majority of what we learn here out there so that we can begin to do it. My plan is there's some land across the street. I'm not putting that up here right now. And the reason why is because everybody who really know how things work is that the moment you begin to talk about something or do something, the enemy try to put people in place to go against it. So I saw some land, and if to my knowledge, it doesn't belong to anyone. So we're going to try to look to buy that we can go, and even if, to be able to go and start building in that area so that it's time for us to start doing what God has called us to do. It's time for us to do it at the level that God has called us to do it. And we cannot keep saying that God is with us, but then everything we do does not signify or exemplify that. No, in this season, Living Waters will be known as the place where God dwells. It will be known as the place where the Spirit of the Lord flows. It will be known as the refuge place. It'll be known as the place of transformation, where people came in one way and leaving another. My thing is, it'll be known as the place of deliverance, the place of change, the place of, oh yes, the place of exaltation, the place where God moves and they know. I can't tell you that you found God out there, but we know for a fact that God is in here. It will be known as that place here. So that's where I'm at. I'm at a place. Forgive me for yesterday. I was supposed to do Bible study last night, but in the middle of me sitting down and thinking, I got into some stuff where I started focusing on how to build living waters, and God pulled me into that. And I do not apologize for God pulling us where He desired, but I do apologize because I didn't give any notice or anything, telling people I was going to cancel. But my thing is that I was up till about 6 this morning, because I was on the phone. I got a phone call about someone who had lost their son. Their son was hit by someone on his way to a camp or somewhere he was going. He was hit by someone, and I was with them trying to talk to them and stuff. And then on top of that, God was ministering to me concerning this ministry and what God is calling us to do. So one of the things that God did say to me, and I say openly, so that this is recorded, so that nobody can't say that I didn't say it, is God said this to me. And I'm gonna do a teaching on this soon. God said, I told you to go out and get the lost. I said, God, that's what I'm doing. And God said this to me, and it messed my head up. And I pray that it delivers somebody who's watching. God said there is a difference between those who are lost and those who are hiding. Just give me a minute. I promise you, I'm not here to preach to you, but God gave me this, and I want to sanctify this building with word. I want word to be in this building while I'm speaking to you, which is why I'm here right now, to let the word marinate in this building. What God said is, for so long, I've been out trying to find those who are not lost, they are hiding. Lost is those who don't know their way. Hiding is those that know their way but refuse to follow it. Oh man, there's a difference between someone who is lost and those who are hiding. Many of you are not lost, you're hiding. Now, the crazy part about it is the lost and the hiding look identical because they're both in darkness. Did you get that? They're both in darkness. But God told me in this season, He said, stop chasing those who are hiding. They're not lost. God was walking in the cool of the day with Adam. Adam was not lost. Adam was hiding from God. And God said, Adam, where art thou? When God asked, where did he come from? Out from his hiding. What's the first thing he did? Watch this. He began to give a testimony to why he was hiding. In this place that we are in, I'm here. I live in waters. I need you to hear my heart when I tell you this. In this season, if you do not see me, it is not because I do not love you. It's because God had me chasing the lost, not the hiding. I need you to understand that in this season, you know where you're supposed to be. You know who God called you to be. If you think that God is looking for those who are lost, because when you are hiding, it doesn't matter how many times I come to find you, you're going to go hide somewhere else. But God, this is not a hide and go seek moment. God is calling us to say, come out from among them to be ye separate, say of God. And if you want to hide, stay hiding, but I'm going for the lost. I just need you to get that clear. I need you to hear the voice of this man of God. I am going after the lost. For those who are lost, don't worry about it. God is sending you help. He's sending help for those who've been thrown to the side, overlooked, undermined, for those who've been disrespected, violated, for those who the church have completely disbarred, who have spit on you, walked over you, and in the name of God, God said He's sending somebody who is going to bring you to a place of deliverance. God is opening up the door where the Spirit of the Lord is always flowing. This is where we are. God is calling us to a place where it's time for us to do what He has called us to do, not just in Living Waters, but in every ministry, every person. Yes, the ministry is not the building you're connected to. Ministry is the God you're connected to. And some of you, you call yourself a part of ministry when all you're really doing is occupying space for revenue. I'm going to say it again. Some of us call it ministry, and all we're doing is occupying space for revenue. That means everything you do it for money. God is calling us to do his will. The Lord said he shall supply all of my needs. Can I be honest with y'all? Can I be transparent for a moment? I was not going to put up a donation letter. I'm being honest. I wasn't. I wasn't even going to ask people to give. I went into prayer and I said, Lord, if you called us to do the building, I trust you to be able to supply it. God said, I am supplying it. The donation letter is not just about asking people to help you. It's about making it known that you are opening the door for whoever wants to be a part, to be able to be a partner with you, to be able to sow into this ministry. Because where I'm about to take you, every seed that is planted is not just multiplying on your side, it's multiplying on theirs. And then God confirmed it to Elder Cherry when he said, I call it a magnet seed, that whoever sows into you, man of God, he said it's going to be a magnet on both sides. God is about to pull from both ends. And I said, that confirmation, to God be the glory. This place is not a place of finance. This is a place where you are completely delivered and set free. And when you are delivered and set free, then that means that, watch this, everything you need, it is attracted to you. If you need money, money will be attracted to you when you're in the place that you're supposed to be. It doesn't matter how much of a magnet you are. If you're not next to the thing that you're trying to draw, it never connects. God is connecting us, but we must be in the right place to do it. So for those who are watching, all I'm saying is this: open your mouth and decree out your own mouth, Lord, position me to be where you can use me. That's it. Lord, position me so you can use me. Position me so that you get glory. Position me that you be glorified, that you be lifted up, that you be exalted. Position me, God, that those who may not know you will get to know you. Position me. And if you allow God to position you the right way, then God will position you in a place where you will be able to do it. For those who can, for those who are willing, for those who God is leading, I'm running at the bottom of the stream. I'm running it for you to be able to sow into Living Water Welcome Center. But when you sow, I want you to put on it, not just for ministry, but put magnet seed on it, so that God can begin to allow that seed to be a blessing to you too. We'll open up the door for people. For those who have already sown, if God is leading you, by all means, feel free. If God is not, then whatever it is, listen. For some of you, God is not leading you to give money. But guess what? You can still give prayer. We need your prayers. We need you to pray and ask God to cover this building, cover us as God continues to move us into the direction that he will have us to be. I need your prayers that we can come in here and do everything that we need done at the level that God is calling us to do it. That's where I'm at. I'm at a place where God is calling us to bring ministry here. And guess what? We are bringing ministry to the next level. That's my plan. My plan is not to outdo the next church. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to try to be the best church on the planet. No, I'm here to be the place where God can not visit. I'm not looking for God to visit. I'm looking for God to rest, rule, and abide here. When you walk through this door, I'm looking for you to, I don't care what you're dealing with, I'm looking for you to be delivered. I'm looking for them to wheel people through the door and they walk out and give God praise because of this atmosphere. I'm looking for people who are in stage 4 cancer to walk through this door and the doctor report shifts. I'm looking for kids who are battling with sicknesses and diseases and things to walk through this door and God deliver them. People be delivered, set free, and made whole. I want this to be known as the place where God rests, the holies of holies. This is the place. And the only way we can make this place that is if everybody that's a part of this, everyone who is a pillar in this ministry, can get connected to God to the point where he be glorified, not just on Sunday, but every day in your life. That's it. You cannot be a Sunday Christian. You're going to have to be a Christian that give God glory daily. I ain't said that you're going to give him glory the way I give him glory, I didn't say that you're going to do it the way TD do it or the way, no, I said you need to learn how to give God glory daily in your life. Because I don't care who you are, you would not be where you are if it had not been for the grace of God. If I have not learned nothing else, I've learned that we spend too much time thinking we do what God has given us the privilege to do. I just want you to know you have the privilege to do it. It has nothing to do with you. You don't have any power if it wasn't for God. If you want scripture, go back to Genesis. He says, I breathe into them the breath of life. That means without his life, without his breath, you don't even have life. You won't be an entrepreneur making millions if God removes his breath. Your son will never become anything great if God removes the breath. Your daughter will never be anything. Your grandkids, your nieces and nephews, your mother, your father, you will not be anything if God removes his breath. Because the moment he removes his breath, there is nothing left. So that means I give God glory because he has graced me to be here on today. That's where I'm at. I'm being graced to be here on today. But I didn't get up here for that. The Lord led me in that direction. But I came up here because I wanted y'all to see the building. I wanted you to see where we are, what we're doing, so you can recognize. For those who had just came, I'm getting ready to close this live, but I'm going to do this right quick so that you can see it for yourself. This right here is the building. This right here is the stuff that we're working on. Like I was showing them earlier, we have to come in. We have to fix all of this stuff. I know you can't, the camera does not do this justice, but we have to be able to fix this because all of this stuff like this, that somebody put can tops and painted over it, we got to pull all that up and fix that. We have to, because all of this is not only a trip hazard, but it is also a safety hazard for the kids and those who come in. So this is all the stuff that we have to fix before we can come in to be able to do that. So all the places where they had the poles and stuff, prior to that, they are working on the other stuff. For those who need to see that part, they're working on that. The door frame is in, the door is in. So, but they're fixing this now. All this right here is done, but it's one of those things where it's pay as you go. So they're working on that. That stuff has been done. That stuff has been done. The floor around here has to. So this right here is the stuff that has been done. So enjoy your practice. Y'all go ahead and get ready for practice. Do what God has called y'all to do. Let God lead you. So you can't really see here, but I'll show you again next week so you can see some of the stuff that has been done and some of the stuff that we're still working on. So we're coming in to get rid of all this stuff that leads downstairs. These holes and stuff has to be packed because, you got to make sure you have all this stuff covered before they let you come in. But this is the area that we'll be working in. I'm keeping this, and we're going to turn this into a media table, which is going to be awesome for those who can't really see it. That's going to be great. So we're going to turn that into a media table, which is going to come out to be perfect once it's done. For those who didn't hear me, if you know anybody who has an industrial size air conditioner, we need one for the building. There it is right there. And the plug for it goes down there. So, but we have to also fix that because he said when you move this, that this piece is loose and you could probably see some of it cracking down now. So that has to be completely redone, which don't take much to fix that though. So, but this entire floor has to be redone. And the rest of it's on the other side, but I can't go back there right now because it's they're still working on that stuff and stuff is in the way. So, but I wanted y'all to be able to see what it is that we're doing. There are some things that has been done and there's some things that's been worked on so that you get a chance to see. So like I said, thank all of you who've been lifting us up in prayer. Thank all of you who've been consistent with giving and continuously being able to be a part of that. So I thank all of you. Continue to keep us in prayer. Continue to keep Living Waters lifted as we continue to keep all of you lifted up in prayer as well. And continue to have a blessed day. For those who have Bible study, thank you so much, Kenyatta. Thank you. I thank you so much for that. I know that you really mean that from the sincerity of your heart, and I'm grateful. Thank you so much, Sandra. Thank you so much. Valerie Wilson, thank you so much. Calicia, always a pleasure. I love you. Jackie, always a pleasure. Shamika, it's always a pleasure. Brittany, always a pleasure. So continue to keep us in prayer. Renee and all, I know y'all are in the middle of getting ready to do practice. Amanda, all of y'all. Minister, continue to keep us in prayer. Amen. Well, I love all of you, and I pray that you continue to have a great day. And remember that regardless of whatever it is that you need in God, continue to push towards it. But most of all, believe every step you make is a step closer than you were yesterday. Be blessed, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Amen.